All right, so the video I did about am I doing things wrong, I need to level set. Hey friends, Trucker Nene here. Thank you so much for chiming in with me. As a reminder, I'm uploading this Wednesday morning and I am going live tonight. Hopefully my picture won't be sideways. Live tonight at 1900 Central Standard Time. I don't really have a topic in mind. I just want to connect. Okay? Okay, so if you watched my video regarding, am I doing this wrong? Should I be company? Right? That was in a response to a video that I watched from Justin Wood, aka Woody, who a lot of people know within Prime and outside. And it was really trying to figure out what I should be doing. Should I be an owner-op? Should I grow a fleet like I've wanted to do? Or should I consider company, which I had not previously until his video? And it's surprising the reaction that many people are having from that video. And that is that somehow you are inferring that I'm not making any money as lease. And I want to clear the air. I make really good money as a lease operator. Really good money. I'm not complaining about not making money out here. What I'm saying is I want to make the most amount of money with the least amount of overhead or expenses so that what I essentially come home with, goes in my pocket is more. Right? So if I liken this scenario to outside the trucking industry, if you worked in a factory and you had the opportunity to make more if you worked in a different department or did a different job or something like that, why wouldn't you apply? It's not that you're making bad money, but why wouldn't you want to make more, right? Or you're a nurse and you can go work for another hospital doing the same thing, but you get paid more. Why wouldn't you go there? You're already making good money. Why not make more? So I don't want anybody to think that I'm not making money as a lease operator, because I'm making good money. Selfishly, I want more money, right? How do I get more money? I change how I'm doing things, right? Now there's things I can control within lease, where I fuel, how I drive the truck has a lot to do with, throwing money out your tailpipe. But I wanted to find a way to make more money, and I had not ever considered. It wasn't even on my option list to consider company, and that's why it was like a wake-up call for me to consider company. So, and company's not all it's cracked up to be too, right? Everything you do is going to have pros and cons to it. Many people reference the first video that I ever put out regarding the money that I was making as a lease operator. And that was my first month lease, right? And, to this day, people are still watching that video. I don't know if they don't look at the time, that was put out more than, let's see, it's coming up on 2 years. But it's hard to, so the video was put out And I got a lot of comments like, you could make more, like, I can't believe you're a lease operator and you only make that little, or whatever. But you have to remember, it was my very first month out. And if you listen to my training videos, I came out of there not knowing how to back. I mean, let's be serious, right? So dropping hooks took me longer. Fueling took me longer. Routing took me longer. Backing took me longer, right? So you can't compare my first month to what I'm doing today. Now, if you look at my first year, revenue to truck was $287,000. That was my revenue to truck, which, you know, figures out to be about 23.9 thousand revenue to truck per month. Now, from there, you can, you know, everything else is controllable. Yes, I had a lease payment. Yes, I control my own fueling. Yes, I control when and where I go. Yes, I control how often I go home. But that was my revenue to truck, was 23.9 on average per month my first year as a lease op. That's not bad money. Come on, that's not bad money at all. So I want to make sure that everyone understands. My intention was not to come across that I wasn't making money, that I thought as a lease operator I wasn't making money. No. To the contrary, I make really good money. I just want more. I want more money, right? Like some of you may be looking at like trucking as a way to see the world and travel and not have like a home, and I'm in a different stage of life than you. I'm looking forward to retirement, and I want to live the best damn retirement that I can. And in order to live the best retirement I can, I've got to make the most amount of money now, right? Make the most amount of money, invest smartly, so that when I retire, I'm living the good life. So let me say it again, just so everyone's clear. I am making good money as a lease operator. I don't want you to think that you can't make money as a lease operator. Everyone's situation is different. All right. But I want more. And I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not embarrassed to say I want. Who doesn't want to make more money? You'd be a fool to say that you don't want to make more money. Are you saying to me that you want to be driving in a truck next to me and make $2,000 less a month? You're doing the same job. Why would you say it doesn't matter what I make? Somebody's lying if you don't care about how much money you make. I care about how much money I make, and I want to make the most I can and eliminate the most amount of overhead expenses I can. I am looking for that path, right? And I was talking to one guy over Facebook Messenger, and his loads come right out of Minnesota, like in a city that's right down the road from me. So I thought, maybe it's not the fleet owner mindset. Maybe it's just me, tractor and trailer purchase. So you see, I'm opening up my mindset to more than just dialing in on the fleet ownership that I thought that's what I was going to do. Now I am considering company and different companies. I am considering, well, the fleet ownership probably has gone down in my list of desires, but it's still an option, right? It doesn't have to be 15 trucks. It can be 2. It can be 3, right? Or do I just buy a truck by myself? Or do I buy a truck and trailer by myself? So I'm really excited. I'm really excited. As much as as much as in that video, like I was, how do I want to say this? I'm excited about the opportunities and the decisions I have to make. I am fearful that I will make the wrong decision, but I know that even if that's the case, I can recover from it. So, over the next, I'm still planning money-wise, like I'm going to purchase 2 trucks, because that's still sound budgeting, right? Even if I don't do anything with that money, I've saved it, and I can put it in an account. If I use it to buy a truck or a truck and trailer, if that's the decision I make, that's money well spent, right? So I'm still going to continue on that path, but it's probably going to be 6 months before I really make a decision on this is what I'm going to do, because I figure 6 months gives me a good span of time to really talk to people, to really do more research, to watch more people's videos, to investigate other companies, to investigate other divisions. Maybe I come out of reefer. Maybe I drive flatbed. I had a conversation with a guy who hauls houses and thought I might be a good fit for that, because he does that for a company out of Minnesota. So I'm really excited about these opportunities, and I thank everyone that commented, that took the time to send me an email, that took the time to send me a separate personal note, because that shows that you care and you do want me to be successful, and you are trying to advise me based on your experiences and your situations, and in some degree warn me, right? And that's why I make these videos too, because I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I've made. I want you to get the most out of this that you can. If you've never been a trucker and you want to get into it, I want to inspire people to enter the business. I want you to show it's not all doom and gloom, because some truckers just vent about everything and rant about everything, and I think that's just their life in general. They just are pissed off people, and I want you to know that you can come out here and have a world of opportunities open up in front of you, which I feel is exactly what's happening to me. I can choose my destination. Now today it just happens to be further north towards Salt Lake City, but in the grand scheme of things, I can choose how I want to be a part of this trucking industry. And that's a story that I'm going to continue to tell. And I'm super excited. I am super, super excited. But Jake and we are doing awesome out here. I don't want to get into the numbers other than what I've already stated, because there's always somebody that's doing worse, somebody that's doing better, and it's me measuring against myself, right? Frankly, if I wanted to and take a $1,000 hit and be home every night, I got to figure out if that's worth it to me, right? Is being home every night more valuable than what I could be making out here, right? Does it make sense for me? So I'm just trying to give you an idea of sort of what things you can consider out here. And right now I'm looking, where am I going to get my most bang for my buck? Because the more bucks I have in my pocket, the better off my retirement, right? So money is important to me. My retirement is important to me. Living good on the road is important to me. I make good money as a lease operator. I cannot tell you that I am not. That would be a falsehood. And keep in mind, I do still have a mortgage I'm paying for on a condo that I'm never at. It doesn't get rented out. It sits vacant. Literally, it sits vacant. I pay the HOA on that, which is $400 a month. So I have my mortgage and my HOA. I have a utility bill there. So I'm not free of bills. And I'm living a good life. And I'm taking trips and I'm doing all of these awesome things. And trucking has afforded me the luxury of doing that. I could not take this many trips as a corporate management employee. Couldn't do it. Okay, so I think I straightened that out, because I've had a few conversations with some drivers and they didn't want to come out and say it, but they were concerned that I wasn't making any money, and I went, what? No, that wasn't the impression I was trying to make. Not at all. So this is the level set video. This is the level set video. Life is good. Life is good. Go make a good life for yourself too. All right. Jake and I have to use the restroom. I get to go first this time. You always get to go first. Yes, I talked to my dog. Bye.